So today I'm finally gonna get to try Din Tai Fung. So Din Tai Fung opened in Vancouver a couple months ago. I have not been able to check it out yet. What I'm gonna do for this video is a little bit of a comparison. Let's compare Din Tai Fung to some of Richmond's best dumplings. And you're gonna come along with me. So get ready to feast via video. All right, so first things first, let's go check out Din Tai Fung. Okay, so Din Tai Fung is a global restaurant chain that started in Taiwan back in 1972. Canada got its first Din Tai Fung when they opened this spacious Vancouver location back in May 2025. It is the newest of 165 locations in 13 different countries around the world. They're famous for their xiaolongbao, which has their signature 18 folds in every dumpling. So the menu at Din Tai Fung is essentially the same all over the world. So whether you're in Taiwan or Japan or California or Vancouver, you get the same options. I think it's debatable whether or not the quality changes. They do have some very famous menu items, so it makes it kind of a little bit easier, even though the menu's kind of big, to decide what to get, because there are certain things that you absolutely have to get. The signature dipping sauce that they recommend for the dumplings is 1/3 soy sauce to 2/3 vinegar. Okay, so the cucumbers. This is one of the famous Din Tai Fung dishes, and I need to reverse engineer this, so let me know if you have any hacks or tips, because their cucumber salad is delicious. The sweet and sour pork ribs were also really tasty. I don't know if I would order them again, not so much because I didn't really like them that much, but it was just like the price point. They were juicy, the sauce was nice, and yeah, they weren't overcooked or dried out in any way, but I don't know if I would do them again. The string beans with garlic were delicious. I want to try the kale with garlic next time because I've heard good things about that as well. The moment has come. So let's see if I can delicately lift this up. Okay, so it's funny. I was like trying to be so delicate. The biggest issue with these was temperature. I like nibbled a little hole and tried to very like carefully suck out the soup, and it was not so hot that I was going to burn myself. Like you could easily just eat one of these, pop it into your mouth in a oneer, and it was fine. The Shanghai rice cakes were delicious, but I love rice cakes. I usually enjoy them wherever I have them. So you can see, like, even dipping the dumpling there, it's pretty cold. Like there was no risk of the wrapper breaking. I didn't need to worry about being burned, but they were still very tasty. So the spicy chili wontons, the filling was really generous. The spicy sauce could have been spicier. Slippery, very slippery. Oh my goodness. Quite gingery. It's like a big piece of shit. Okay, so this is a brand new dessert. Oh my god, that's so good. All right, just leaving Din Tai Fung. I can understand what people say about Din Tai Fung. Like, I think just because the Asian food that we have in Vancouver is so spectacular,
that there's nothing wrong with what they're doing. It's actually very good. It's just not better than what anybody else is doing. And we're gonna test this theory because I'm gonna bring you with me to eat some other dumplings. But like amazing, huge space, tons of staff, great service, tasty, but I don't know if it's anything like exceptional. Maybe it depends where you are and like, you know, if you live somewhere where you can't get Asian food like that, maybe it's like really amazing. Good, not excellent, but perfectly good and tasty, and I'm really full now. And that new dessert, oh my god, the new dessert is so good. All right, you've seen Din Tai Fung, but now we're gonna go to Richmond and get some legit dumplings. So, I mean, Din Tai Fung is legit too, but Richmond is home to some of the best Chinese food in North America. Some say better than in Hong Kong and China. So we're gonna eat a bunch of dumplings today. Hope you're ready. We're gonna hit a few different spots. Let's see how Richmond's dumplings compare to Din Tai Fung. All right, so because we're going to Richmond, we're gonna get some cash first, because a lot of these places tend to be cash only. So, pro tip, show up with some cash.
So Richmond, based on population, is the 4th largest city in British Columbia after Vancouver, Surrey, and Burnaby. And it has an immigrant population of 60%, making it the highest in Canada. Which is probably why it has such good Chinese food and other Asian food in general. Vancouver used to have a pretty robust Chinatown that has very much been sort of taken over by gentrification. So yeah, if you want the best that Vancouver area has to offer, you need to leave Vancouver and go to Richmond.
Stop number 1. Admiralty Centre in Richmond. Dumplings of the day. Oh, look at that. Okay, let's try not to break the skin. Oh my god, it's so hot. You see the soup? Okay, Try not to burn myself. Oh, oh my god. This was a combo, so we got both. So versus Din Tai Fung. Temperature, hot. That's a good sign. Soup. I think Din Tai Fung's just like adequately soupy. Definitely a thinner wrapper though. And I would say more flavorful filling, to be honest. No, definitely soupier than Din Tai Fung's also. Okay, so this place, Cam Ho Noodle Express, apparently has the best Taiwanese chicken rice. You can see it there. So pro tip. Okay, well, that was freaking delicious. Oh, jeez, almost dropped my phone. Okay, that was delicious. First stop, check. Admiralty Centre. That was delicious. Oh my god, those were so juicy. Those xiaolong bao, that was, oh, mwah, so good. Okay, so off to the next spot. We're gonna go check out R&H, which I have been to R&H before for a dumpling crawl in Richmond that I shot for Vita Daily. Excited to go back. They're in Lansdowne Centre. So goodbye Admiralty Centre, and let's go to R&H. All right, now, next, Lansdowne Centre. Quick jaunt, quick drive from Admiralty Centre. And we're gonna try R&H. I said, I've already had R&H before, I loved it. Happy to be back. Here we go. Maybe the middle was not the best choice. Okay, I got it out clean. I'm like, oh my god, I'm just gonna spill this everywhere.
I did earlier. I noticed that you guys all had it perfect. And
Oh my god. Okay, well, try to turn it. Very soupy. want to get a little bit of... Ah! Oh no, I broke it. Soup down. Okay, let's see if I'm going to burn the crap out of my mouth. Oh my god, that's very soupy. Okay, that's a lot of soup.
I really like the spicy wontons from R&H. They're very small. In comparison, Din Tai Fung's were hefty, and they were a prawn and shrimp combo. These ones from R&H, I'm pretty sure, were just pork. But the sauce is really nice. It's spicy, but it also has that like Sichuan numbing. So yeah, very satisfying and a great deal.
Okay, so R&H,
Probably healthier.
delicious. Spicy wontons are a little on the small side. The Xiaolong Bao is definitely bigger than the ones that we had at Hao Chi Lai. Hao Chi Lai, I'd say, has the better Xiaolong Bao. They're thinner. They're still very juicy. R&H, spectacularly juicy, very juicy. No complaints about the soup part of the soup dumpling there. Yeah, so far I think number one is still number one, and number two is number two. And no offense to Din Tai Fung, but both of these places have you beat so far. Okay, last dumpling spot of the day in Richmond. LongDhang. Forgive my pronunciation. So last spot of the day, LongDhang. All right, last stop on the dumpling trail. It just broke. Okay, very thin skin on this one.
Ooh, very juicy though.
Yeah, that's very juicy. I'm dripping. Very light. Very tasty. Okay, so these dumplings are a little bit different than the Xiaolong Bao. They're called Nangjiang. And the server explained that they're from a more southern part of China, from Shanghai. So they're actually a little bit sweeter. They were like the lightest, brightest of the ones that we tried today. And yeah, they have a little bit of like sweetness to them in the broth. They're really yummy. All right, and now to wash down all those dumplings, some matcha. All right. Well, thank you for joining me for this. I'm still finishing off my matcha from Paragon. The best. Okay, so thank you for joining me on that dumpling crawl. That was delicious. And I have to say, so Din Tai Fung is good. Everywhere we tried in Richmond was better. I have to say, LongDhang, the last place we tried, that was really interesting because they were like kind of sweet dumplings. So yeah, that was really cool. And apparently LongDhang means little alleyways. But yeah, Richmond takes it. Richmond's the place to go, man. And price-wise, cheaper. Everything was cheaper than Din Tai Fung too. I think if I had to choose my favorite, the first spot that we hit up, Hao Chi Lai, that was Hao Chi Lai.
There you go.
Hao Chi Lai in Admiralty Centre. That was the best. That was definitely my favorite. They were just like the right amount of like juicy, plus they were piping hot, and we were there right when they opened. Oh, it was a delicious day of dumplings. Thank you so much for joining me, and I think I should do some more Richmond food coverage, so let me know if you're interested in that. I think we should do like a whole food court tour. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you have any favorite dumpling spots in Richmond or any other favorite spots at all. And yeah, thanks for watching.